And if you look at your life, all of your wealth, health, love, and happiness hinges on the things you haven't yet thought about. So for example, I know somebody who's super into health. So they eat organic, all of that, but they drive a motorcycle. And ain't nothing more likely, I've never met a dude who drives a motorcycle that doesn't have a horror story. And so why eat organic food if you drive high speed on a motorcycle every day? Because you might as well just eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow you'll be dead.
Yeah.
So for him, it was an unknown. He's like, bro, why are you care about organic food, which will give you, maybe you'll live instead of 77, you'll now live to 81. But you keep driving, you drive a motorcycle, a bike at, 200 kilometers, 120 miles an hour every day. I'm betting you're going to be a dead man by 50. So I see that with business. The mistakes I've made, the mistakes I've seen other people make, it's always the unknown unknowns. So that's why an interesting thing you can do with Chat GPT, which I do. If you ever have a sleepless night, you go to Chat GPT. There's a little button here. You press it with the microphone, and you talk for 15 minutes. Hi, my name is Ty Lopez. I live in, this place, and this is how tall I am. This is how old I am. This is who I'm dating. Here's my love life. Here's my family. And you talk to it for 15 minutes. Then at the end, you say, list 100 blind spots that I haven't thought about. Put them in priority order. And you press this, and you press send. Then you go get a drink of water. When you come back, a robot, which is unbiased, will give you, out of those 100, it's going to give you 20 genius unknown unknowns that you forgot about. I did it for one of mine, and it was like, you have a big barn on one of your farms. Do you have insurance on it? Because it blew away in the 1980s in a tornado. And if this barn is probably worth, it probably cost 200 grand to build it. It's an old post and beam, expensive. So out of Chat GPT, I was like, called the insurance agent. I'm like, do we have this barn insured? He's like, oh, we forgot, and we added it. But there's all kinds of things like that in your life. Like in business, a lot of people are trying to improve their business, but they're in the wrong business. That's a blind spot. Hey, Ty, I call it polishing a turd. Charlie Munger said you can't polish a turd. People call me, oh, Ty, here's this business. This is an act. I've had people give me some of the worst ideas ever. It's like, yo, Ty, I'm going to sell horse manure sandwiches. How do I do better marketing? I'm like, you can't. Nobody wants it. It's a blind spot, my friend.